Hello all and welcome to the Duplicate Success International Monday night webinar. Today is Monday, July 6th. My name is Randy Krebs, Gold Director from Salt Lake City, Utah. I have the distinct honor of introducing the host of tonight's webinar. He is a very well-respected business leader and mentor in this industry. You'll definitely want to have your pen and paper out, sitting up, and paying attention and taking notes as you learn how this industry expert continues to build his business successfully. He has achieved the rank of Executive Ruby Director within our company. He is the co-founder of Duplicate Success International. He's an amazing leader, mentor, and most importantly, I'm very proud to call him my son. Jared, are you on the line?
I am on the line, Dad. Thank you so much for the great introduction. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, so welcome everybody to our team webinar. I'm really excited to celebrate all the success we've had as a team, and boy, we have so many clients getting started with us, and so many brand new associates also to welcome. It's just very exciting. Everybody's doing an amazing job all over the country. Actually, we have growth happening in several different states, and so I want to get right into the webinar. The first thing that I want to go over with you is the DMO. That's our daily method of operation. And basically, if you do these three things every day, you can be successful. Anybody can do them. First one is to use the products every day, AM and PM. Second is to read, watch, or listen to 15 minutes of personal development material daily. And that has to do with building a home business. All right, so anything to get better at your craft. And I'll tell you, our best people do 1 hour a day of this, and it makes all the difference in the world to continually get better step by step. Start with the GoPro book and audio, and then go on there and go on from there to do Life Masters and anything else to help you build your USANA business. Number 3 is to add 2 brand new people to your contact list and invite them with a text message or phone call. And again, anybody can do that. We have moms that are full-time stay-at-home moms that are able to do these 3 things every day. We have corporate America professionals that are doing these 3 things every day, full-time students, all kinds of different people. And as long as you do these 3 things every day, 6 days a week, you can be successful. Here's an example of an invite that you can say. You could call someone up and say, hey, my company just came out with a 10-minute YouTube video and we need to practice on some friends. Would you be willing to watch it and let me call you afterwards to ask a few questions? You can always say that. Or I'm learning my company slideshow and I need to practice on someone I trust. Would you be willing to meet up and let me practice on you? So that's another one you can add. Of course, you then ask the closing questions using the closing form. So it's very simple to do these 3 things every day, and anyone can do them. So having said that, let's get right into the team recognition, because these are the people that are doing DMO. This is the fruit of doing the DMO, the daily method of operation. So here we go. First of all, let's welcome our new clients. We have welcome Eloisa and Arnaldo Sanchez, and also Teresita Oyakawa. Three new clients pictured there, introduced by Anselmo and Eloisa Leal, which fantastic job. Anselmo and Eloisa are doing amazing work in San Antonio. Also, welcome Flora Leal, new client introduced by Anselmo and Eloisa. This is actually Anselmo's mother. And also, welcome Adriana Leal and Martin Briceño from San Antonio, new client sponsored by Anselmo and Eloisa as well. That's his sister and brother-in-law. And then also welcome new client Marie Diaz, who is also introduced by Anselmo and Eloisa Leal. So man, amazing work. You two are doing an awesome job in helping so many clients. And also big congrats on your advancement. We're going to be interviewing Anselmo in a moment on this webinar. Moving on, also big congratulations to Melita Sheets for enrolling 2 brand new clients this past week, Filipinas Cox and Kathleen Ware, and they're both from Portland, Oregon. All right, so getting into our recognition of our new associates, we want to start by welcoming Arlene Ramirez from San Antonio, new associate introduced by Catherine Lord. And actually, Arlene is on the webinar. I'm going to unmute you right now, Arlene. And just a second here. Okay, Arlene, you've been unmuted. Could you tell everybody just a little bit about your work history and why you're excited about your USANA business?
Hello, everyone. First of all, my education is in nutrition, mostly because my family all are ill from one aspect or another, and it was my goal to find a way to not end up the same way. So I started studying in the libraries long before internet, and then when internet came along, I delved into there and now have my undergraduate. My bachelor's is in science of nutrition, and I have one semester left, and I'll have my master's in health education. I presently am a caregiver. I take care of a lot of people that are ill in all aspects of life, and I really can pat myself on the back. I feel very good about helping each of them make some changes, whether it be food, drinking more water, taking walks, etc., etc. So, and that's why, as USANA was introduced to me from Catherine, I did a lot of research. Research is kind of my hobby, and found that the products were really good. I have now been trying them now for a little over a month. I've had great success. I'm a very busy person. I'm up with my dogs, walking from like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm already up, doing stuff all day long, working, school, etc. And I used to come home and have to take a nap. Now I'm like going all day long, and then I still finish my day off with a good walk. So I really have to say that the products are good on that aspect. With my reading for and research for school, my memory is a lot stronger, which is a good thing. And I really am looking forward to learning a lot more so that I can continue my goal and my passion in keeping myself healthy, my family healthy, and friends and everybody that I meet, so that I can promote a good product as well as eating good food and drinking water, etc., etc. Nice to meet y'all. To your health.
Thank you, Arlene. Thank you for sharing. We're very excited about you starting with us, and especially since you only live probably 10 minutes away from me. We're going to be doing lots of awesome work together. So welcome to the team, and congratulations, Catherine Lord, as well. Great job for introducing Arlene to USANA. All right, next I want to welcome Mario Sanchez. He's actually from Roanoke, Texas, although he did enroll in San Antonio, and he's pictured on the middle there, on the middle left of the photo, and his wife is in the middle there as well, Patty Sanchez, and Mario is actually Eloisa Leal's brother. And we presented to him, he looked at everything, and he decided he wanted to become a client, and he started at the top level and purchased over $800, $900 of USANA products. He's very excited about his health and improving his health and his wife's health, and that's their little granddaughter in the middle. They decided to become associates just because it makes sense when you're making that big of an order. So welcome, Mario. I guess that would be referral partner associates, but we're looking forward for you to be getting great results. All right, so now let's get into the recognition side of our team webinar, and we have lots to celebrate. So we're going to start off by recognizing Anselmo and Eloisa Leal for achieving the believer status within USANA. Now, the believer status is basically someone who makes their first $100 check in USANA, and a solid believer is someone who's making $100 every single week, which is $400 a month. And really, at that level, your products are being paid for, and you're into some profit. So it's really a good place to be. And so it's a big step for Anselmo and Eloisa, and they did this in just their second week working with the company, so they did it pretty fast. So I'm going to bring Anselmo on the line. He's actually on my phone with on speakerphone right now, but I'm going to bring you on the line. Just one second. Anselmo, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you fine. So can you just tell everybody on the webinar a little bit about your work background and what attracted you to USANA, and why you're excited about your business?
Okay, yes, I was a musician as well, and I'm struggling and trying to find an extra job, between a part-time job or something in the internet. And when I ran into USANA, Jared responded, and I was very impressed with all the products and all the information he gave me, and it looked very promising. And then I heard his story, and his story touched me because I'm the same way. He's also a musician, and he stopped playing guitar to do this for a living, and that really impressed me because I love music too. And for him to stop teaching, I was wow. I'm really impressed. So when I went to the first meeting, I saw the a lot of the people that were there for the mixer, and I was very touched by the stories. And ever since then, I've really been into this. And so my wife came along, and she's helping me a lot. She's very supportive. And Jared and his staff and everybody who's USANA members are all very supportive. I've had lots of fun doing it, and I'm starting to make some money, so I'm very excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Anselmo. We really appreciate you leading by example and all your enthusiasm and all the people you're helping in San Antonio. It's very exciting to see. So keep up the great work.
Thank you, Jared.
All right. Okay, so now let's get to some special recognition, and this is a big deal because we have a brand new platinum in our presence, announcing Ruby Perez, actually Paredes Perez, pictured here with her beautiful daughter Samantha and their dog Twix, just achieved the platinum status. And for those of you who don't know what that means, a platinum status is basically only about 10% of USANA associates achieve this in their first 2 months of working with the company. That means that you've enrolled 4 or more associates that have purchased over 1,600 volume points worth of product. It means that you're doing a really good job, and it also qualifies you for a 15% lifetime bonus, which can be very lucrative as well. So big congratulations to Ruby Perez. She's actually a single mom. She's a business owner, and she works USANA part-time because her business is also very demanding, yet she still manages to do so much. She's helped over 15 brand new clients start and 5 associates. And I want to bring Ruby onto the line here. I just unmuted you, Ruby. Can you tell everybody just a little bit about your work history, your results with the USANA products, and your journey of sharing USANA with others? Are you there, Ruby?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Hi, Jared. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. Thank you. It's a nice introduction.
Yes.
Yeah, so I've been taking USANA for 2 months. I've lost over 20 pounds. I really love the products. Doing the products every day. I'm really religious to the products. From the vitamins up to the meal replacement shakes to the care line, the beauty line. So I'm doing, and the vitamins, I'm doing everything. You know, I love all the products, and I guess that's what's showing, you know. So friends and family are seeing that, and they're like, what are you taking? You know, so I'm just, you know, telling them about the products, and I really do, I enjoy them. I love the products, and that's what's been helping me be successful at, you know, my job or my business. It's not a job. My business, but it also helps me at work too. So I'm learning a lot of skills. I just really do enjoy what I do. I love it, and people see that, and I love helping people. So I think that's what's been helping me. And some people that don't know me, I'm also a business owner, so I've been doing that for 15 years. Well, working in the business industry, but as an owner, officially 2 years. So I have a lot of years in business. So I use that too as a tool for the USANA business.
Absolutely. It sounds like your experience working with people from all types of backgrounds helps you with your USANA business, because that's basically the end of the day. It's people who you have to.
Right.
What is money comes from people, and well, it's like a saying. I need my mom and dad to help me on that one, but you know, your paycheck determines your value.
Right.
So you're doing
amazing. And I really enjoy, genuinely enjoy helping people. And I just, you know, they ask me, like, what are you doing? How did you lose the 20 pounds? You know, and I'm just telling them I'm taking USANA. I love it. You're going to enjoy the Nutrimeal shakes. You're going to enjoy the vitamins. My energy level is, like, at a whole new level that I've never thought I could even achieve. I've always been tired. That's all I've known.
Yeah.
I was low anemic. So I've always been tired. I never wanted to walk or run, and now I'm doing all different sorts of things that I never thought I could even do. So that's, that in itself is pretty amazing. But I do, yeah, the vitamins, I really enjoy them. I mean, it makes a big difference. The people that say they don't like taking vitamins, no, they need to, just try it and it would make a big difference. And that's what I've been telling my friends and family.
Awesome. Well, Ruby, thanks for leading by example. I really like what you just said about how for years you've been tired.
Right.
For
I
years.
got sick and tired of being tired. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I mean, that's the way I felt.
Yeah, for years you've been sluggish, and then when you got on the vitamins and you felt the energy, you lost the weight, and now it's just natural for you to share this with others. And I love how
Right.
you're systematically doing it. All the clients you've helped. Anybody who's in San Antonio, I recommend you attend any of Ruby's mixers because you can learn from her. She's doing an amazing job. And her business partner, Elizabeth Morales, who introduced her to USANA. Big congratulations to Elizabeth, and kudos to her for introducing Ruby.
Thank you, Elizabeth. She's the inspiration. That's where I got the inspiration from her. Just her losing the weight and her transformation is amazing. So if anybody y'all speak to Elizabeth, if y'all once you see her, her whole vibe and she has a positive attitude, and that's she's amazing.
Yes, she is.
I'm grateful for her, and for you, Jared. Thank you.
You're welcome. Me too. I'm grateful to both of you. We'll keep on going.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ruby. Okay, so we got some great things happening with our team. And before we get into the training, I just want to congratulate the people on registering for International Convention last week. By the way, Ruby, I'll be contacting you about convention. You are going to be walking the stage as a brand new platinum, which is a pretty big honor. So congratulations to Bill Bradwich from Farmington, Utah on registering for convention this week. Also, congratulations to Melita Sheets from Portland, Oregon on registering for International Convention this week. Also, congratulations to Anselmo Leal from San Antonio, Texas on registering for International Convention this week. So 3 brand new people that got registered. Now's the time to buy your plane tickets. July is the time. Southwest.com. That's to me the best airline because bags fly free. You could look. I just booked my flights yesterday. It was about $350 per ticket, and that's about as good as it's going to get. So I'm telling you right now, if you're ready to go to convention, I would plan on buying your flight anywhere in the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's going to get you the best price. It's go time right now to prepare for your convention. So we'll be getting you more information on that, but that is the most important thing you can do for your business is to attend this international convention. All right, so USANA clients page. This is our Facebook page. When you enroll a brand new client, you want to add them to the USANA clients page. And you want to make a welcome post. You add them to the group right there where I put the red box. And then you make a post. You put their name and their city. So because my dad is the one who makes this report. So he doesn't know what city everybody's from. So please put the name and the city that your new client is located. And then make a nice post and build a family, build a client group here. So clients page is a private Facebook group. You should be all a member of it. And then when you enroll a brand new associate, you want to add them to our Team DSI Duplicate Success International Facebook group. This is a private group as well. You add them in where I put the red box and you make a post, and that's for your associates. And you can also add clients here who want to know about the money side of USANA. So not all clients want to know that. So you can, choose which clients you want to add here. And then Hybrid Solutions is associates only. Clients are not welcome to this because they say this is very associate specific. But there's over 5,000 USANA associates here. So you can add your associates to this page. And the thing about it is if you need a story, need a product success story, go right there where I put the red box inside the hybrid Facebook group, and you can search diabetes or cancer. Now remember, USANA is not a cure for diabetes or cancer. You can never say that. But if you want to know someone who's taken USANA products and that has a story, that's the best place to go. You can search for stories in Hybrid Solutions. Okay, so just always keep that in mind. Use our Facebook pages, and that's how you build clientele and loyalty, because at the end of the day, that's what keeps people from buying, say, vitamins somewhere else. Is the USANA is a higher quality product, plus there's loyalty and family, And that's how you build a good client base, is you build that. Okay, guys, so let's get into the training side of our webinar. And I have a game for you. So it's the first week of the month. And so here's the game. Remember how Eric Worre says to start each month. Now, some of you don't know Eric Worre because you're just starting, but Eric Worre is the author of Go Pro. And you need this book, Go Pro. It's the most important book to start your business because you can get the skill sets that you need. And it's called the 100 Text Challenge. So Eric Worre says to start each month with the 100 Text Challenge and launch your business each month. Now, why is this important to do at the beginning of the month? Well, here's why. Well, first thing is your calendar is your boss. Fill it up and you will make money. An empty calendar is an empty paycheck. So you need mixers on the calendar. You need appointments on the calendar, newspaper presentations. And it's so simple. All right, it's only 10 texts a day for 10 days, and you can take Sunday off. So let me give you an example. Let's get your products paid for in June, and let's get you into profit. So here's an example. What do I text? Here's what you text. Hey, can you meet up Wednesday night? That's it. You send that out. Whatever, it could be Thursday night, whatever night is free for you. But you choose a night that you have free that you can invite some people over to teach them about USANA. And you just literally send that text out. Hey, can you meet up Wednesday night? Just copy and paste that 10 times in a day. Or hey, can you meet up Saturday afternoon? Hey, can you meet up Saturday afternoon? Hey, can you meet up Saturday afternoon? It's easy to send 10 texts out like that. All right. So then what's going to happen is they're going to respond back to you, and your friend's going to say, sure. And when they say yes, then you're going to tell them why. And you're going to say, okay, well, I'm hosting a practice mixer for my business. Can you hang out? Let me make you a shake and practice on you. It would also be nice to catch up. So that's if you have shakes. If you don't have shakes on hand, then you could just say a practice presentation. You don't have to mention shakes, but if you have shakes, that's also very nice because they can try some of the product. So that's your decision. Then there's the direct option. This is another thing you could say. Hey, I have a business proposition for you, and I want you to take a look at it. So then they're thinking, okay, I'm going to meet you Wednesday night, and I'm going to look at a business proposition. So those are two different options. You got the indirect and the direct, and you decide which one you're going to use. Okay, so again, these little scripts will be posted. We're going to post those on our Facebook page tonight, and this video is going to be recorded, and you can watch the video also. We'll be posting the video recording of this tonight as well. So if you want to get these exact scripts. Now there's the video option. Remember, if you have somebody that's long distance that lives in another city or state, you can say this little script here. The company I work with has a 10-minute YouTube video. We need to practice it on some new people. Would you be willing to watch it tonight and let me call you afterwards? So then they would say, okay, sure. And we got a lot of people doing that. Those 10-minute YouTube videos work really great. Okay, so here's the game. Here's the game I have for you. Starting tonight, July 6th, send 10 new invite texts per day, each day through July 17th. That's a typo. That's Friday, July 17th. Okay, you can take 2 days off. You could take tonight off and Sunday off, for example, but that's about a 10-day period. And keep a running list as you go. And if you submit this list to me by Saturday, July 18th, you will be recognized on the Monday, July 20th webinar as a top producer. Your business is going to be growing, and I will give you a free Rise of the Entrepreneur DVD or GoPro book. Now, some of you may be saying, well, I already have the GoPro book, or I already have the GoPro audio. Well, if you get another free one, you can use that for your next associate. Or if you haven't seen the Rise of the Entrepreneur DVD, definitely get that, because that's an amazing documentary on owning your own home business and what the business of the 21st century, what the economy is looking like. This really is the best, most viable way to develop a strong and stable income in your life, is doing this type of a business. So that's the game. So my question is, are you in or are you out? Hey, if this is not the month for you, if you're really busy and you're like, Jared, I just got too many things going on in the month of July. I just can't do it right now. That's okay. We still love you. You can just do the 2 texts a day, or go at your own pace. And that's totally fine. It's not for everybody all at the same time. But for those of you who are in, send me a Facebook private message right now, or send me a text. Tell me that you're in, and we're going to recognize you right now on this webinar. Because really, at the end of the day, these are the people that we want to focus on in the month of July, is the people that are in, that are wanting to do the 100 text challenge. All right, so I'll be waiting for my Facebook messages or text messages of who's in for this month. And so I'm going to also announce the Road to Achiever program for this month in July. So good news about the Road to Achiever. Again, some of you don't even know what Achiever program is, so I'm going to explain that. But we had 3 different associates advance to the builder status in the month of June. And that just was so amazing for their business. And they didn't quite hit to the achiever status, but that's pretty close. And I think that's partly because they were going for achiever status. So the builder status associates was Victoria Horman, Ruby Paredes, and I believe there was another one, Carmen Gutierrez. Mom and Dad, remind me if I missed one. But really proud of those 3 associates, and I know many of you are still focused on this Achiever program, so let me get right into what this means. Okay, what is Achiever status and why is it such a big deal? Okay, here it is. The Achiever rank means your business produced a $400 paycheck in 1 week. 400 CVP is basically $400. In order to produce that kind of check, you need to have a good group of loyal clients and a few committed associates who are producing new volume as well. The achiever position is a reflection that you can plan your work and work your plan each week, even on a part-time basis. The company-wide statistics, 80% of USANA associates who advance to achiever status also become gold directors, which is $1,000 per week. Why? Because if you can create a loyal client base and committed associate group that generates $400 a week, you can just keep repeating that strategy and skill set to get to $1,000 a week and beyond. Literally, if you learn how to make $400 a week, you can build this to 6 figures. So that's why achiever status is so important. Achiever skills done consistently equals a future gold director. So we really want to focus. We want to incentivize people to make that $400 check in 1 week. And so let's talk about what we're going to do for the people who make it in July. We're doing this monthly Road to Achiever program. And if you make Achiever this month, the month of July, first of all, let us know that you want to do it. Okay, so if you want to go for it, let's schedule a one-on-one game plan session and review. Let's look back at your last few months. Let's see what you've been doing, and let's celebrate the great things, and let's make adjustments moving forward. With your upline gold and above, to look at your volume, plan your work, and work your plan. All right, so contact myself or my parents, and we're going to meet with you and set a weekly action plan, training, and accountability. All right, so that's the first thing. And for those ones we're going to be focusing on, then we're going to help you go to achiever status. And if you become achiever in July, you're going to get a $200 cash reward towards your convention expenses. So at convention, for example, the hotel, if you share with 4 other people, the hotel is, I think, $230 for the full 5-night stay. And that's basically your free hotel. And we give that money to you at convention when you show up, and you can put that towards your hotel or spending cash, however you want to do it. So that's a cool $200 bonus on top of the $400 check you would be earning. All right. Now, if you're the first one out of everyone to hit to the achiever status in July, you're going to get $200 cash towards your convention expenses and a free ticket to the GoPro event in Las Vegas, which the GoPro event is the last event of the year, and that's basically the event where Tony Robbins is going to be there. They only allow people who are making 6 figures monthly to speak on stage. So that's what you would get for being the first achiever in the month of July. And it's exciting. So let's see who it's going to be. And you can also opt in to participate just by contacting myself, and we will opt you in and schedule your session. So Oh, I just got a text. Julia Hay and Diana Holderness also advanced to believer status while they were working towards Achiever. So big congratulations to Julia Hay and Diana Holderness, and we're excited for you to make it to Achiever this month, and to actually Achievers get to walk the stage at convention, I believe. So that's going to be also a really cool thing. So contact Randy Viola or myself, and we will opt you in and schedule a game plan session. So again, I ask, are you in or are you out? Send me a private Facebook message and we will recognize you right now on this webinar. And that is where we're going to leave this right now. So I got a text from Julia Hay. She is in for the 10 texts a day. So Julia Hay is going to be going for it. Awesome, Julia Hay. I just got one from Randy and Viola Krebs. Randy Krebs says 16 texts already done today, which is pretty awesome. So well done, Dad and Mom and Dad. So I'm excited that you guys are also in it. Obviously, I'll be doing it as well. So that's the 100 text challenge. Who's in? Go ahead again and send me that, and we'll be meeting with you and focusing on those certain people who are ready to go the distance in the month of July. Okay, so to conclude our training segment, we made some fast track manual updates. And these fast track manual updates will be live tomorrow at this website, fasttrack.teamdsi.info. This is the link that we always use. And this link basically takes you to the PDF documents. So save this, write this down, fasttrack.teamdsi.info. Those of you who are new, you're going to need this manual to get your business started, okay? Now, we made just minor changes. We added 2 pages at the end that you can print separately, so you don't need to go reprint this if you already just printed up a brand new copy. But here's the changes that we made. We added a volume map page because we've been drawing this out every time we start a new associate. We're constantly drawing out this volume map, and it's just nice that now it's going to be like a form. It's going to be organized. It's just going to be set there for you, and that'll be added on to the manual. So if you print a new manual, you'll have the volume map. But you can also print it out separately, and that will be live tomorrow. So it's not live right now, but you can save this link, volumemap.teamdsi.info, and that is that volume map is where that link is where you can print up individual copies. So you don't have, like, if you just want the volume map only and you don't want the whole manual, you could just go there and print up the volume map. Okay, so the link is not live yet, but will be live tomorrow. We also added the favorite things form into the fast track manual because we were having problems where we would sign up associates and then they would never do their favorite things form, and partly because they had to go print it up later. So now that's going to be just added on. They can actually detach it from the manual and hand it to their sponsor when they first enroll. So that's going to make things a lot easier. Of course, for additional copies, you can go to favoritethings.teamdsi.info, and that link is already live and ready. That's been live for a while. So that is where you can get that. And you can continue to have those favorite things forms for your clients as well. You can have those printed out separately for your clients. All right, so tomorrow, print your new Fast Track manual at that link, fasttrack.teamdsi.info. Again, it's not live yet, but it will be. So we're going to announce via Facebook and text when it's live tomorrow, and that's going to be the final changes. We'll be making a video to match that manual probably in the next 2 weeks here in July. But the video we have is already very good, and we'll hold you over for the next 2 weeks. So that is the strategy. That's kind of what's going on with our team right now. And I just want to leave you with a little quote that basically says, successful people follow successful systems. You can't duplicate people, but you can duplicate systems. You can't duplicate a Randy Krebs. You can't duplicate Diana Holderness or a Julia Hay or a Ruby Perez or an Anselmo Leal. You cannot duplicate people, but you can duplicate systems. So just keep duplicating systems. That's really that's what this manual is all about. Stick to the system. You're going to keep doing it over and over. And as you master the system, you're going to help more and more people and create a long, sustainable business and a lot of happy clients that love you and that are getting great results. Okay, so moving on. Upcoming events. So there's some events coming up. And in Portland, Oregon, Saturday, July 11th, that's this Saturday at 11 a.m., Melita Sheets is hosting a mixer, and I think Gold Director Viola Krebs is going to be going out there. So if you're in the Portland area, this is definitely a mixer that you need to be at. It's going to be a blast. Melita's launching her business. And then Melita's having a skincare party Monday, July 13th at 6:30 p.m. So please RSVP to Melita if you're going to be attending that with the guest count, et cetera, et cetera. In San Antonio, we will be having some mixers, but we do not have them scheduled yet, so we'll be getting those out on our Facebook page. Probably tomorrow we'll have that out. I'll probably be talking to the leadership tonight, and we'll be planning something for the next few days. All right, so moving on. There are some webinars for you to be aware of. Dr. Mad McNamara is doing a webinar Thursday, July 16th. So that's not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And it's Dr. Ladd McNamara Part 1, The Essentials Plus. And you see that link right there, july16th.teamdsi.info. That link is live. It's ready to go. Go ahead and write it down, pass it out, get your clients on this webinar. All right, so this is going to be a great webinar, especially for those that are wanting to know about the main basic products USANA makes. And that's at 8 p.m. Central. Okay. Then there's Monday, July 20th. Now, this is Dr. Karen Wolf, Healthy Gut, Healthy Body, Unlocking the Power of Your Second Brain. Now, this webinar is Monday, July 20th at 8 p.m. So this is going to be competing with our Team DSI webinar. So obviously, I will not be on this webinar, but I will be sending my clients to this webinar because it's a great webinar for clients. But for us, we're going to be here on Team DSI training on our team and recognizing our clients because that's really important as well, what we do every Monday at 8 p.m. So this is just something you can give to your clients. That link is live, july20th.teamdsi.info. You can register others and yourself for that. And then at the end of July, Thursday, July 30th, Dr. Ladd McNamara is going to be doing a whole training on all the optimizers, on the different omega-3 products, the grapeseed extract, the vitamin D, the Hepasil, the Precosa, the calcium, all the different optimizers. And that's a great one. I love that one. So that's Thursday, July 30th at 8 p.m. Central. Stay in the loop. I want to encourage you, stay in the loop. If you want to know where the San Antonio events are, you can text at SA events to 81010 for San Antonio events. And you can text at SLCEV to 81010 for Salt Lake City events so that you get those text messages and you know what's going on. And if you're in Portland or somewhere else, we haven't made you a keyword. So if you're a leader in whatever city that's not listed here, you can contact us. We can make you a keyword and you can text out to people and build a database via text, because that is the future of business, is text. Email is like an old dinosaur these days. No one really pays as much attention. We still use email, but honestly, text and Facebook is the new means of communication, which is pretty cool. All right. Do you need Dr. Ladd McNamara CDs? These CDs are so powerful. Our prospects and associates listen to these, and then they want to become, then they want to upgrade. They want to either become associates or become clients. But drladdmcnamara.com is where you can buy them. If you buy a 10-pack, it ends up being about $36 with shipping. It's about $360 a CD. You can buy them in bulk, and the price goes down if you buy them in bulk. So we bought them in bulk, and in San Antonio, I bought 100 packs. So if you want to buy 10 from me, you can get it for $25.70 or a 20-pack for $51.40. Contact me if you're in San Antonio to get some CDs. And also in the Utah area, my parents also bought a group pack. So if you want to get a 10-pack or a 20-pack, you can contact my mom and dad to get some CDs. But these CDs are really the lifeblood of what we do at the end of a presentation. So it's very important that you have them. We're also talking to Dr. McNamara about getting this on iTunes, because I know a lot of people don't even have CD players anymore. So that's in the works. Dr. McNamara is a friend of ours, and he's an amazing person. So we're excited when that gets done. We'll be announcing that. And finally, I want to end with the importance of International Convention. Now, International Convention is August 19th through the 22nd, and nothing is more impactful or important to the success of your business than convention. All the top earners may build differently, but the one thing they have in common is convention. Convention takes it from the deepest level possible. It goes from your head to your heart. The 2015 International Convention is August 19th through the 22nd. We're going to fly on Tuesday, August 18th, and fly home on Sunday, August 23rd. So that would be your 5-day itinerary. Actually, I think that'd be 6 days. Yeah, you fly on the 18th, fly home on the 23rd. Now, this convention, Dr. Oz himself is going to be there. USANA's founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, is going to be there. All types of top leaders, top $1 Million Club members, top associates from all walks of life. This is the most important thing to the success of your USANA business. We have several events throughout the year. None are more important than convention. And convention is the end all of all the events throughout the year. And for you to get your ticket, it's $279 through July 17th. However, if you got a voucher, meaning you started with a 250-point order up to 400 points, you got a voucher, and that means your ticket will only be $140. If you got 2 vouchers, meaning you started with a 500-point initial order, then your ticket is free, which is awesome. So either way, you need to get your ticket by July 17th at whatever rate that's listed here that you qualify for, and make plans to be at convention. Now, we're all going to be staying at the hotel here, the Hilton City Center, a majority of our team. And this is in the middle of downtown Salt Lake. Now, if you can imagine, 10,000 people have already registered, or there's probably going to be 10,000 people there. Now, the whole city is already booked all the hotels. Like, you can't even get a hotel. Fortunately, I booked 5 rooms, extra rooms, just for our team members who are enrolling later in the year, like you. And we have 5 rooms left with 2 queen beds. So how it breaks down is it's $185 per night for 5 nights. And what will happen here is if 4 people share a room, it's only $231 per person for all 5 nights. So that's pretty cool. That includes tax. So that breaks down to like $45 a night. And I mean, there's no cheaper way to pull it off. So this is especially because you're staying at a really nice hotel. Everything's walking distance. Everything's taken care of for you if you do it this way. So contact me to get a room for your team. Or if you're looking for roommates, you can contact me as well, because we have other people from Team DSI that are going to be staying in these rooms. So you definitely want to get yourself booked and get yourself to convention. All right, so congrats to these team members who are already registered for convention. Look at this nice big list of team members. It just keeps growing by the week, and we're going to have a blast. We're all going to be together in Salt Lake City. We're going to have our Team DSI convention T-shirts, which we're working on, and it's just going to be a blast. We're going to learn from the best, and most importantly, we're going to help the most people. We're going to make the most money. The people who go to convention definitely will do that, and then also have the most fun and follow a simple system. Our team t-shirt is in process. So here's the scoop on our team t-shirt. We're going to be wearing these at convention. We made a prototype of these shirts, and they're just too hot. It's going to be August. It's going to be hot out there in Salt Lake City. And we tried these shirts on. They're really good looking, but they're going to be too hot. So we're in the process of redesigning the shirts. They're still going to be good looking. They're still going to be stylish, but they're going to be more of a short sleeve type of t-shirt. So we'll give you guys some more information on that when they're completed with prices. Probably going to be roughly $20 a shirt. And our backpacks are done. I should probably show you guys a picture of the backpack because they're so good looking. But I'm going to save that for when we have the shirt done as well. So that's going to be an option if you want to have our Team DSI backpacks. Special thanks to my wife, Crystal Lopez Krebs, for making the shirts and the backpacks. They're so awesome. Thank you, baby. And then mark your calendar for the GoPro event, October 14th through the 17th at the Mirage Hotel and Casino. This is the event where they only allow people who are making 6 figures per month to speak. So if you want to hear from some people, not just that make 6 figures, and I mean, obviously that's an accomplishment to make 6 figures at this, but I mean, geez, this is like what we can do in our industry is so amazing if people just take it seriously. And I know you are taking it seriously because you're on this webinar and you're learning. But October 14th through the 17th, that really is going to be an amazing event, the GoPro Recruiting Mastery. And of course, I just want to end the webinar by telling you or encouraging you to be prepared. This is a picture of the bins I keep in the trunk of my car. Do you see how I have extra Dr. McNamara CDs? I have extra GoPro books. I have newspapers because I'm ready at all times for the next person that I can help. And so be a professional, be prepared, have your laptop with you everywhere you go, have your books, have your your forms everywhere you go. Have them in your trunk because you just never know. And if you're going to a mixer, you dang well better have it all, because I've had people go to mixers, they forget their forms, and then they can't sign people up. So I want to encourage you to be a professional at this. And again, a professional level of skill and preparation is going to make a professional level of income. So just to conclude and remind you, your DMO, ask yourself, did I do my DMO today? Did you use your products both AM and PM? Check the box. Did you read, watch, or listen to 15 minutes of personal development material? Yes, you did, because you're watching this webinar. That counts for today. And did you add 2 brand new people to your contact list and invite them? And if you haven't done that, it's still early. I mean, it's not too late for you to reach out to some people who know you, who you could probably get in touch with around the 9 o'clock hour, and just 2. You know, it doesn't take much to send 2 text messages. But again, that is the DMO. So you want to always ask yourself, have I done my DMO today? And that's what's going to get you to success. So now we're at the end of our webinar, and I want to just end by opening it up to questions. You can raise your hand on the webinar if you have any specific questions. Otherwise, I like to ask people what they got the most out of their webinar. And so if you don't have your question ready yet, I'm just going to select certain people and ask what their highlights were. And I'm going to start with Arlene Ramirez. Arlene, I just unmuted you. What was your highlight from tonight's webinar?
Well, I'm really inspired. I'm definitely want to get this GoPro book. Sounds interesting. I would love to do the texting, but I know what my schedule is for the next month, so I'm scooching some stuff around. But I learned a lot, actually, and I would really like to try to get to one of your mixers. I'm trying to rearrange my schedule a little so I can do that, because I think I would really learn a lot more. You know, I already know a lot on nutrition, but I really feel that I would really be able to inspire people in a different way.
Well, I'm excited for our meeting on Thursday, Arlene, because at our game plan session, that's really where we'll be able to put together a game plan that works for your schedule, and you know, little by little get you the skill set so that you make a good income at this on a part-time basis.
Right. I 100% agree. I'm, like I said, I'm already working on rearranging my schedule a little bit so that I can attend. I'm inspired by some of the people's stories and stuff, and I have a list of people that I want to help. Most of the people I know that don't live here, so, but that's okay. I'm working on it.
Yeah, there's videos that we can do, and we'll show you how to do that, because that can be very effective.
Definitely, 100%. But I did get some CDs already, so, and I'm preparing them right now to mail out to people that I know, and then I'll carry some with me so that I can pass them out to people that I know.
Fantastic. All right, thanks, Arlene.
You're very welcome.
Okay, let's go to Elizabeth Morales in San Antonio, Texas. Elizabeth, what was the highlight for you on the webinar tonight?
How did I know you were going to pick on me next? Well, first I want to say thank you to Ruby for thinking I'm an inspiration. I really just love being around all you guys. What I learned about the webinar tonight is be prepared all the time. I liked how you did the worksheets on how you draw it up, and I know you've drawn it up a few times for me.
Right? Oh my gosh, constantly drawing that thing out. So.
You can do that with your eyes closed now.
Oh,
but no, oh, sorry. Roxy. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry. That's working from home.
Yeah, really. Oh, hang on.
That's called home.
But I think that was it. And I just want to congratulate Ruby for being awesome.
Yes, big time congrats to Ruby. All right. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Look forward to seeing you at a mixer this week.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to Julia Hay in Portland, Oregon. Julia, what was the highlight for you?
Oh, hi, Jared. I really like the new forms also, so I don't have to use my Post-it notes.
Right.
Your mom really did have to draw out how my little yellow post-it notes are, my left and rights and business centers. I also liked, I guess, just seeing it written out about the game session plans where the opt-in.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, that was new to me, and it's probably just I'm just seeing it for the first time with eyes that want to see it anyway. So for the achiever,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to make it that appointment so I can get ready to be an achiever next.
Absolutely. Well, that's
that was
very, very wise of you, Julia, to make that appointment with my parents. They're very qualified to meet with you and plan that out. Are you going to be able to meet with my mom when she's in Portland?
Yes, we're working right now on either probably a Sunday and a Tuesday mixer,
All right.
facial, something. Yeah, we're gonna keep her very busy.
Oh, fantastic. Well, then you can get your achiever. Maybe you can actually accomplish the achiever status this weekend. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be so wonderful. Yes.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Julia. We'll be watching you, and definitely thanks for stepping up to the plate.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Let's go to Melita Sheets, also in Portland, Oregon. What was the highlight for you tonight, Melita?
Hi. Well, it's very inspiring your talk. How you explain things. With that opt-in, with that game that you wanted us to do. I'd like to commit, but I'm afraid that I might not be able to do it because I work full time. I work 5 days a week, and I wish I had more time to work. And then since I'm kind of enjoying, being motivated, with the webinar classes on Monday, and also with your mom.
Oh yeah.
Your mom's help, and it's very, very inspiring. I just need to learn a lot more. I'm in the process of reading some books and listening to Dr. McNamara, but I constantly also like thinking of people who you contact. And this Saturday, we'll have a mixer, and I hope those people that are invited will come, and I hope they'll be successful. That's all I can pray for.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I mean, I wish some people are more, more. What should I say? I mean, some of them are very skeptical. It's hard to kind of get into them, and I think I really needed more training, in order to communicate with these people.
Yeah.
But,
well, Melita, I just want you to know, first of all, you're doing an amazing job. My mom's told me all about what you've already been doing, all the effort you've been putting out, and second of all, you've done exactly what gets the best results, which is hosting events. When you host a mixer, that puts you in a position to succeed. Now, you haven't had one yet, but I can tell you with Anselmo and everyone else that we do mixers with, that is where we have the most enrollments. The most enrollments happen when you have people over, you make them a shake, you show them a slideshow, and you pass out a closing form. So you're in position to do that, and I just want to encourage you to not get discouraged. Even if you're going to have people that flake, you're going to have some people that don't show. That's supposed to happen. That's part of the process. So just focus on the ones that are there, and be happy for the ones that show up. That's what I do, because it's easy to get discouraged in this type of a business. So you just got to constantly make it a discipline to not get discouraged, and you will. You'll definitely do that, and before you know it, nothing will ever bug you about it.
Yeah, I'm trying, and I'm glad that there are some people that they say they're coming, so I'll cross my finger.
Yeah, and if you want, like, your event is what day is it? Saturday, your event?
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, so I know you're really busy, but you could certainly send out 10 text messages a day, like, hey, what are you doing Saturday? What are you doing Saturday at noon? What are you doing Saturday at noon? What are you doing Saturday at noon?
I showed up a whole lot. I have a very small house.
Oh yeah, that's okay, Melita, because honestly, we've had that happen where you think the whole world's going to show up, and you have like 20 people that said they'd show up, and like 5 end up showing up.
All right. Okay.
So don't get worried if you have too many show up. That would be actually rare. That would be out of the norm. So yeah, that's okay if you have more people confirmed than you think you can handle, because at the end of the day, life happens, So definitely over invite.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. All right.
And I'll try that 2 texts a day. Is that right?
Yeah, you can do 2. 10 texts a day is the challenge. If you do 10, keep track of the 10 and let me know.
Oh, just by texting though.
Yeah.
Just texting the 10 people every day and that's it. What happened if they responded to you?
If they respond, then you invite them to your mixer.
Oh, right.
Okay, and if they're long distance, Melita, you send them a video.
Okay.
So my mom can help you with that.
Okay, yeah. I think I've sent some text before, but I've never received any reply. But I'll do it again.
All right, sounds good. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Let's go to Anselmo Leal in San Antonio, Texas. Anselmo, what was the highlight for you on the webinar?
The recognitions, I think that's very inspiring to hear people like Ruby, Perez, and Elizabeth, and all the people that, come on and get promoted and all that. That's really inspiring to me, so that's really the highlight. I really like that. That's really nice.
Absolutely. Recognition, recognition is one of the number one things people crave out of life, and they don't usually get it from their family members or their job. And so they start with us in USANA and they start getting recognition for the things they're doing. And it's just, I mean, me too. I love recognition. I love being recognized for my advancements. And I think it's just a human nature thing. And that's also one of the strategies we use to build a good team and a great client base. So thank you for mentioning recognition, because you're right. It's one of the most important parts of building a successful business. All right. Thank you, Anselmo.
Thank you, Jared.
All right. Let's go to Catherine Lord in Kelso, Washington. Catherine, what was the highlight for you on the webinar?
Hi, Jared. The highlight for me was having an empty calendar and my empty paycheck.
All right.
So I gotta start filling my calendar.
Start filling your calendar. Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
My paycheck is proof.
Well, hey, you know what? It takes a lot to be able to look in the mirror and make a self-evaluation and then make a change. We all go through that in our business, and also to make yourself vulnerable and actually say it on the webinar. So kudos to you, and we definitely expect your check to be going up from here.
I hope so.
Yes, awesome. Thanks, Catherine. Okay. Let's go to Rebecca Bowles in San Antonio, Texas. Rebecca, what was the highlight for you tonight? Are you there, Rebecca?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like Rebecca's on the phone. All right, we'll just let her hear the recording. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Randy and Viola Krebs. Mom and Dad, what was the highlight for you on the webinar tonight?
Well, I was really inspired to hear Ruby Perez speak, and the 15 clients and 5 associates that she enrolled in 7 weeks is quite inspirational. And on top of that, she's losing weight, she's loving the products, and obviously her energy around all of USANA products is giving her lots of momentum. So I just want to tell her I just really, I feel really proud that she's part of our team and she's doing awesome. And the quote from Danny Johnson, Jared, is money comes from people. It does not come from products or services.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She has such a great memory.
Money comes from people. It does not come from products or services. So the moral of the story is get really good at listening to people instead of talking about you and your product all the time.
Yeah, know more about your people.
No,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, listen instead of talk. That's the main thing I wanted to get across there. Because sometimes people get so excited about USANA, they just talk about themselves and themselves and themselves and USANA and USANA and USANA, and your client doesn't care. They want to talk about themselves and they want to talk about their goals, and then you show how USANA can help them. So again, the better you become at listening to others, and we want you to study GoPro and study Danny Johnson materials. That's going to help you. And any of you who are ready for Danny Johnson, contact me and we'll get you that. But that website is DannyJohnson.com, DANI Johnson.com. That's just a little plug for that website, but it's helped me and my parents tremendously in the last 3 years. I mean, I've actually, little plug about Danny, I've paid off over $55,000 worth of debt in the last 36 months, almost debt free. Grew my business into a 6-figure solid income following Danny Johnson's strategies. So we'll be talking more about her in the new year, but thank you for bringing that up, Mom. That's so true. It's all about your people skills and your listening skills.
That's true. And I think I really appreciate the 2 sheets you added at the end, or the 1 sheet where we can put the volume.
Yeah.
You're right. We're always sitting there putting circles and pointing at business centers. So having that visual definitely will help.
Thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm real excited about that sheet as well. All right. Did y'all have any other announcements you want to make before we call it a night?
No, I know Mom's excited to head to Portland on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
There, I wish I could go as well, but have other obligations here back in Salt Lake. But look forward to hearing from all the success that goes on then.
Absolutely, you Portland team members. We want to see pictures. And we'll be putting stuff in San Antonio mixers here pretty soon. And for you Salt Lake City team members also, let us know when you have mixers. We'll put them on the Facebook page. So, all right. Well, with that being said, Dad, could you please unmute all the lines? And I want to go ahead, and we always end our webinar with the same thing. We're going to unmute the lines, and then everyone just go ahead and say good night and God bless. All right, everybody. Good night and God bless.
Good night, God bless.
Good night, God bless.
God bless.
Good night, God
Good
bless.
night.
God bless.
Buenas noches.
Yes. Yeah, there's something in